I'm so proud of this table right now. Like, I feel like I just need to keep this stash out and have this be what I'm working with. Hello everyone, welcome to Jenna Knits. My name is Jenna and I like knitting. We have a lot to talk about today because for the first time in like 5 months, sorry if you hear my neighbors, first in like 5 months I went into my yarn shop. It's not something that I do very often, but she had some really good sales going on and I 100% got suckered. So we're gonna talk about the yarn I bought today and some future projects and some yarn that I have been gifted yet again. I talked about last video, some yarn that I was gifted from my mom. This is miscellaneous yarn I have been gifted by others. I'm really, really excited about my purchases, really excited for the projects I'm about to cast on. And I have another commission project, which is very exciting. And I'm gonna make this one kind of funky. I don't know if you all, I think I put it in a short, but I had made this yellow and purple, green and pink beanie. That person has ordered a beanie for their son now, which is super cool. So I have a few options, but I think I have locked in what I actually want to do. And I think it's gonna turn out really cool. I have like my assembly line next to me. Let's just go ahead and let's just get started. So I'll get into what I'm currently working on, what is on the needles right this very second, which you guys have seen a couple of times now since I've been going live. You've been seeing updates on this pretty regularly, but I'll just show where I'm at. I am currently knitting the October sweater from Originally Lovely for my mom. And let me situate my life a little bit. I have made a lot of progress. I am almost to my belly button, so I've made a lot of body progress. Oh, the green's actually showing up really nicely in this lighting. It wasn't showing up as accurately before, but it's super just beautiful. And this is just a Hobby Lobby yarn. I am loving working with this yarn. I keep tangling it like you would not believe, but it's knitting up really, really nicely. I am holding it double. I will look up what it is called because I keep forgetting to have those notes handy, of course. But oh my gosh, see, I've already like completely knotted this. But this is what I'm working on currently. This is my only whip right now because I'm trying to knock this out by next weekend so that I can work on some other projects. I will be casting on obviously the commission project this weekend. Don't mind me not looking at you. I'm just trying to detangle this absolute disaster mess that I just created. But I will be casting on my commissioned beanie this weekend and I'm really excited about that. I love knitting for people's kids. I just think it's so special. But I will be getting that going on. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Okay, we're good. Holding it double. That's the only nightmare I've had with this, is it really fuses together. But this is turning out amazing. I think I'm about halfway done with the body before I'm gonna get to the ribbing. And then next week, hopefully I'm just doing sleeves. I think the sleeves are gonna be easy. I will be picking up stitches for the collar just like I did previously, but I think it's turning out nice. Just your standard raglan. I really like it. Somehow my stitch got askew a little bit, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it. I don't know how it happened, but the back looks fine, but the front, I've got a few little boo-boos on the front, but I'm not too worried about it. I think I'll just go with the whole Amish thing of make a mistake on purpose, so it's just not perfect or however it goes. Nobody's perfect, so he makes an imperfection. I don't know how the thing actually goes, but my mom says it a lot in her quilting. For the beanie, I'm actually pretty pumped about this. So it's a boy. I'm making this for a little boy. He's 9, 10 years old. I'm gonna pair together, so the request was blues, and I have a lot of blue yarn. My son's middle name is Blue, so everything in his life, he just wants it to be blue. He's very proud of his name. So I have this Hobby Lobby yarn. This is one of the hand dyed from Hobby Lobby. I've had it forever. If you've been on this channel for a while, I've had this yarn for probably 4 years. Probably 4 years. It's beautiful. It's lots of different blues and it's got little baby flecks of pink. It's very pretty. Very, very soft fingering. And then I have this that I showed last week, I think, that I'm messing up right now too. My gosh. I showed this last week as a potential for the baby knit that I need to cast on, but I found something that I really love today. So there's this one that is, focus. There we go. It's just a white with a light blue, with a darker light blue. And I'm gonna pair them together. Let's see if that side looks a little more accurate. There you go. It's like different shades of blue with like a really creamy white color. I'm just gonna pair these two together and just see what happens. I think it could create a really cool situation with this having such dark streaks in it. I think it could look really cool, really funky. The dad got a really funky, cool hat from me, and I used two things that I didn't think would go together, and I think it turned out amazing. So I think I'm gonna do the same type of style with this one, but if you want blues, I mean, you're getting like 6 different shades out of these two. So I will definitely show you progress on this. I might knit it up and hate the way that it looks, but I don't think I'm going to, because I really like, I don't know, I feel like the contrast of the darkness on the lighter blue is gonna look really cool. So like super textured. I'm excited about this. I thought about it in, like before I went to sleep last night. It's like, oh my gosh, I have those two blues. That could look really funky. So, and they do want a pom-pom. I feel like I'm just gonna do like a ashy brown pom-pom or poof, whatever you wanna call it up top. I'm gonna just kind of do like a light brown one. I think that would look pretty. I only have black ones right now, but I feel like that's just too aggressive for these colors. I feel like the black pom-pom is just too much for most colors in my opinion, but this is my next plan, just a standard beanie for a little man. And I have a lot of that yarn, so honestly, if I like it, I might just make a bunch of them and just sell them on my website. So if you guys like the way it turns out, stay tuned for that, because I've been sitting on this yarn for a long time. It needs some love, it needs a home, it needs to be worn. I feel guilty. I hate holding onto yarn. I did not need to go yarn shopping today because I have bins underneath this couch, and this would be a good little dent, I think, if I was able to work these out, because this is a lot. It's a lot of yarn. So hopefully I can make something cool with that. To go along with more yarn, I recently ordered from Knit Picks that pink, purple, and green that I got from Knit Picks. I showed you guys previously. I have a ton left, but it took forever to get my order, and I was very frustrated by that. It took like 4 weeks to get here. It was insane. So they threw in some free drops Fiesta in this pink shade. What are you called? It's a sock wool, 75 wool, 25 poly, color 32, dye lot 72. So they threw in 2 of these. I think I can make some cute socks out of these. It's not something I'm gonna cast on anytime soon, because I do want to cast on socks like really, really bad, but I need to get these sweaters done, and I need to get these more commission things done first before I dabble with socks. But I feel like a sock would be a quick knit with these. I don't have to do anything too extreme, but I also want to make sure I have enough yarn to make these socks, so I'd have to find a pattern that's like exact. But it's nice, it's soft enough, and it's cute. It's got like little pale pinks mixed with darker pinks. It's cute. I'm not really a super pinky person, but it can make some cool socks. I've got, how much are these? Yeah, these are just little 50 grams. So could make some cool socks in the near future. Maybe I'll do that more towards into December, because I do want to make a pair of socks this year for sure. Around Halloween, I'm a preschool teacher. We all did mystery boo baskets for everybody. And if you don't know what a boo basket is, you essentially go buy a bunch of things that you think that person would like, and you surprise them without them knowing that it's you. I ended up getting my son's art teacher, who was his teacher last year. And so that was fun. I already knew her and kind of knew her vibe, and that was really cool. She ended up getting me, funny enough, and my class totally ratted her out. My son ratted me out, of course, but she bought me this Premier puzzle. I've never played with this one before, but it is a bulky yarn, very cool shades. Really pretty. It's super squish. What are you made out of? Machine wash. It's called Kickball is the name of the shade. Oh, just 100% acrylic. So this is very durable. I'm hoping it isn't squeaky when I knit it up, but I like all of the cool fall colors in it. And there's so much of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up some patterns that could maybe, I feel like this could be a quick knit. It's bulky. I feel like I could make a quick knit out of this. Or if I wanted to make another one, I could make a pretty bulky sweater. That's super quick. I wonder if I got another one, that would be kind of a cool sweater. I'd have to see how it knits up. It seems like it knits up really neat in the picture, but as a sweater, I wanna make sure it's not like too crazy since it does have some striped pieces, like candy cane stripey pieces. So very beautiful though. I was very excited about it when she went creeping into the classroom and all of my kids were outside and we back up to the playground. So they were like, she's in there, she's got candy, da, 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 da. And then I saw the yarn and I was like, oh, it's for me. But they all completely ruined the surprise and told me who it was, but my son did the same thing. So it was funny that we ended up getting each other. I'm very excited about this one. It feels really nice. It feels very, very warm too. So I was tempted to do beanie, but I found a yarn today that I'm gonna make a beanie for myself with, so I don't need a ton of beanies. This is another one that was gifted. No, I got this one. This one wasn't gifted. I got this one with the intention of making a sweater. And then it just didn't, the pattern wasn't connecting with me. And so I completely forgot about this yarn and forgot about the project. And then when I was cleaning up my supply, I found the project and was like, oh my God, I was like almost done with the yoke. Still frogged the whole thing and just caked it. And I caked it double stranded because that's the only, I feel like I'm gonna regret it. I'm saying it's the only way I plan on knitting with this, but that might be a lie and I'm probably gonna I am not redoing this. I'm changing my words right now. I will be holding this double strand because there's no way I will be pulling this apart. But this is one of the Hobby Lobby hand dyes. I don't know what it is called, but it's very pretty. It's like an off-white with the sprinkles, and I have a daughter. I can definitely knit her a sweater with this. It's two very lightweights. I'll just double strand them. It's very, very pretty, and it was nice knitting with it. It's the same style as this, so I'm already familiar. I've already knit socks with this before, with this yarn, just different color, but it's really nice to work with. It washes really well. I like it. It's easy, but I have a ton of it, obviously, so I will be knitting something productive with it. It's been sitting here for so long that I genuinely thought somebody gave this to me, but no, this was intended to be a birthday present for someone, and as you can see, that just didn't happen, but that's okay. It's okay. I did end up, now that I'm actually thinking out loud, I did end up just doing a hand knit blanket, which was an absolute hit. So I will still make something with this yarn, obviously. I just need to feel inspired by the patterns. And I was looking at some petite knit patterns last night, and I need to look into some knitting for olive patterns for my daughter, because I feel like even if I use this as like an accent, if I did some color work, if I use this as like an accent piece, I feel like it would be very beautiful and give just like a little pop of color, or use this as the base and go with something darker. I don't know, or just knit a standard sweater with the whole thing. I have so much, but that one is very pretty and it looks ridiculous on this table because there's just so much there. Now we get into my new yarns from today. Now I haven't looked up any patterns yet for these. Some of them are impulse, some of them have plans. So let me get into that really quick. First things first, the most exciting thing that I found today. Okay, so when I go into my local yarn shop, which is Shrimp and Knits down here in South Carolina, I raid her discount bins because people neglect them, okay? They completely neglect them. And there's amazing things in there, okay? Now, this is what I knit one of my skirts with. It's a mono Aini. This is all I have left. I found a whole freaking hank. Same dye lot number and everything, okay? How could I not? Now I have more to do something with. That's the most exciting find that I had. But then I also found a lot of juniper moon. How much juniper moon did I buy? I bought 2. Okay. So I have this beautiful squishy goodness. It's Misty River, 100% alpaca. It is a bulky weight, but it's this gorgeous like bluey hued gray, and I am in love with it. I'm in love with it. I don't know the name of it though. This thing is covering it, but her sticker's covering what it's actually called. Let me see if I can peel that off. Oh gosh, Harriet is the type of yarn, but it's beautiful, 100% alpaca. So excited about that one. And then I found some Lang Aura, which it has this nice little fuzz to it. And I thought the color was just so pretty. Like it's this nice pale terracotta. It's like so pretty. And it is a cotton blend, which I don't usually play with, but this one feels really nice. So, and I think that little bit of fuzz is like, it's just really cool. Like the strands are just a little bit fuzzy. I think it looks cool. The one I want for myself is the Cumulus Dappled Juniper Moon. What's the name of you? Hazelnut Crimson. And this is one that she only had 1 skein of. It was her own personal stash that she ended up having an extra of, but look how cool this is. Look how cool that is. I am so madly in love with this. Like I have no words, okay? It's cotton and nylon. It's medium weight, 100 grams. I need something for myself with this, the way that this feels. And there was a couple ladies talking to me about how it knits up beautifully, all this stuff, how this is one of their favorite blah, blah, blahs. And I bought Juniper. I've never played with Juniper Moon, and I'm very excited that I have 2 to kind of play with. And I even thought like if I paired these 2 together, I could get something really cool. So, or even if I paired my Beanie, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. But this is magic. This is magical. I'm very excited about that one. I recently talked about having to do a baby knit for one of my girls at school. She is having her baby party in like 2 weeks before she goes on her own maternity leave. I was gonna use that blue that I had for the beanie, but then I found this today. It's Rico Baby Dream DK. It's acrylic. I mean, it's an acrylic. But look how gorgeous this is. She's having a little boy. And I didn't want to just do blue, but look how pretty that is. I am so excited that I found this. It's an Italian yarn. It's teal yellow was the name of it. That's all it says on there for that, but it is absolutely stunning. Like it is, she only had 1. And I was like, well, that is perfect for the baby knit that I need to make. It's already a baby yarn, which is, I mean, that's always nice because it's just treated differently, but like what a flippin' haul today. I'm so stoked. And then the little freebies I got was a little snail. Snail with a yarn ball, love a sticker, and then a little tag that says shrimp and it's on it. But I am so excited. I think this is gonna be so much fun. I feel so inspired right now, and I'm gonna be looking at patterns to try to figure out what's what. Definitely gonna start the beanie soon and keep working on my October sweater, but I have a lot to think about, but I'm feeling very motivated and very excited right now. I still cannot believe that I found this. Oh my God, I cannot believe that I found this. And this, if you're not familiar, they no longer make this color at all. So finding this was, I didn't know what I was gonna do with that little one, but it's a silk and alpaca, and it was my most favorite thing ever to knit with. And they still make a mono Aini, but they no longer make this shade. And so the fact that oh my gosh, I cannot believe that she had one at the bottom of the bin. So huge win for today. I'm so proud of this table right now. Like I feel like I just need to keep this stash out and have this be what I'm working with. And honestly, I'm looking at that drops with that confetti Hobby Lobby yarn, and those look really cute together. Let me show you. I mean, those are so fun. That's really fun. I don't know. I'm so excited. This episode is brought to you by Jenna Knits. Jenna Knits has turned into a very comfy, cozy space. I make handmade candles inspired by those cozy creative moments. So you will find things like a quiet cast off, sweater weather, yarn roast, my personal favorite, what I wish wool smelled like. I have had so much fun not only creating the names for these scents, but handcrafting each of these scent blends myself. I use a 50-50 bee and soy wax blend, and using a hemp wick to make it a very slow, delicious burn. I have been so thrilled with how some of these scents have done this fall season, so I will say up front, a scent like a quiet cast off is in limited supply. But for your cozy, crafty friends, if you want to get them something unique this holiday season, visit jennaknits.com. Get your order in today. If you buy 4 candles, you do get a free wax melt with your order. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day.